Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my lovely students. Welcome back to Class 7 Subject English. We continue with Unit 9, A Bicycle in Good Repair. In previous two videos, we have seen here that there are two characters, author means narrator and his friend. His friend suggested author that in the next morning we'll go for the riding bicycle. After he came half an hour late, the author was waiting for him and the author was very excited that today he is going for the riding bicycle. After coming late, the friend just wobbling the bicycle and investigating that how it's working, how it's running. He shook the front wheel very much and after he started little wobbling. He told author that something problem is occurring in this wheel. So after he just behaving the way that he is a mechanic, he knows everything about this bicycle, that what to do next. But actually he didn't know anything. After he said to author that bring a hammer if you have. The author also thought that the person knows maybe something about it. So when he come back from the shade, that time he was surprised that his friend was lying on the ground and he's playing with the front wheel. And another part of bicycle is lying on the ground. The author was feeling too bad, but he didn't say anything. He was thinking like this, that someone is beating his pet. After the author said very politely, there might be you will get hurt. So better to put it in once again back to his place. But the friend is not ready to listen anything. Even he's behaving like this way that these things happen accidentally. And after he's saying that if it's outside only, the wheel is outside only, so better that we'll take out these all ball bearings and we'll once again fit it. So he started to, before the author said no, he started to unscrew each and every part of the bicycle. After, in second part, we have seen that the friend who's doing more and more mischiefs with this bicycle. Finally, the author feeling like this, that he can caught him from the collar, from the neck and pushed him outside the gate and kicked him outside the gate. These all things the author was thinking, but he had not done anything wrong with his friend. But the friend is doing too much mischief with this bicycle. Even he lose the chain after tighten too much. Once again he lose more than previous. After all, he put each and everything in a particular place. But after this, he started laughing too much. Now we had completed these all things in previous two videos. Now we'll see what happened, why this friend is laughing too much. Till here we have completed. At length we did get the thing into position, and the moment it was in position, he burst out laughing. Now students, I forgot to say you that open page number 130. We continue here. We had completed till laughing. Now we'll start from here. I said, what's a joke? The author was surprised that why the person is laughing too much after putting each and everything in a proper way. He said, well, I mean S. You know what's the meaning of S? S. S means donkey. So what this friend is saying, that really I'm a donkey, I'm an ass. It was the first thing he had said that made me respect him. I asked him what had led him to the discovery. Now, when this friend is saying the author that I'm a donkey, that time the author is thinking that first time I thought that means my mind is thinking that really I feel respect for that man because he's really doing the work like donkey. So that's why the author is saying here like this, that made me respect him. I asked him what had led him to the discovery. So the author asked that person that how you can discover that, how can you think that, how can you discover these all things. Now, students, we continue the same page. He said, we have forgotten the balls. I looked for my head. It was lying topsy-turvy in the middle of the path. He was of cheerful disposition. He said, well, we must put back all we can find and trust to Providence. Friend said he was laughing because they've forgotten the balls, that balls bearings which they have kept before in a hat. So here he's laughing because that after fixed each and every part of bicycle in a proper position, he's laughing too much because he's thinking that we had done this but we forgot to fix the balls in the bicycle. That's why this friend is laughing too much. After the author was searching the head, and inside the head he said that all the balls are just in a topsy-turvy. Topsy-turvy means upside down. Means it's just moving here and there in the middle of the path. In the garden, here and there, just moving these balls. He was of a cheerful disposition. Means this author's friend is in a cheerful nature. He's a happy nature person. Means he's not feeling tired after doing these all things. Actually, he had created these all things himself without any problems in the bicycle. He himself make the problems in the bicycle. But then also he's a very happy nature person. He said, well, we must put back all we can find and trust to Providence. Means he's saying that just trust me, I will put each and everything inside. Means once again he is ready to unscrew this part of the bicycle. We found 11. We fixed 6 on one side and 5 on the other. Now students, we continue at page number 131. And half an hour later, the wheel was in its place again. It need hardly be added that it really did wobble now. A child might have noticed it. He said it would do for the present. After they started to searching here and there that ball bearings, but they got only 11. They fixed 6 in one side and 5 on the other wheel. And after half an hour, once again they fixed the wheel in a proper position. It need hardly be added. Added means said. Hardly be said, S-A-I-D, said, that it really did wobble now. Earlier what happened? The wheel was not shake, but now is a shake. S-H-A-K-E. Wobble means shaking. In previous we had seen shook. Shook is a past form of shake. But now the wheel is really wobbling. A child might have noticed it. Means any person can easily notice that this wheel is now shaking. It's wobbling. He said it would do for the present. And after what these friends say, that now you have to use it like this only. Means up, you can just use like this bicycle only. He said it would do for the present. Means isse hi ab kaam chala lo. You have to do this. This all process done by this friend, and because of this earlier it wasn't wobbling, but now it started wobbling. Means any person, any child can easily see that now this wheel is started to wobbling. And after he's saying that you have to use it like this only. I said, watching you do this is of real use to me. It is not only your skill that fascinates me, it is your cheery confidence in yourself, your inexplicable hopefulness that does me good. And what the author is thinking, look at here. This bicycle is really in a worst condition now. But what the author is thinking, I said, watching you do this is of real use to me. He's saying that you are saying me this and I felt so much benefits from that. Means you are telling me these all things that now it's wobbling and you have to use it like this only. So he's saying that this is make me more like confidence. It's the benefits for me when you are saying me this. Why? It is not only your skill that fascinates me. And what the author is saying, that not only your skill, he hasn't skill any skill hasn't he have, but he's saying that fascinates me. Some things which attracts me, means your nature which is attracts me a lot. Which kind of nature that friend have? That friend has, it is your cheery confidence in yourself. Which quality the friend has? The quality of being certain of your abilities. Your inexplicable hopefulness. Inexplicable means that cannot be explained. Fascinates. Fascinates means surprises, attracts. Cheery confidence means like you alone knows everything and doing each and every work, though the friend did not know, he's feeling too much happy. Inexplicable means which we cannot able to explain, cannot be explained. Hopefulness that does me good. And your this all behavior make me feel good. Means here the author saying that he has learned something from his friend. Thus encouraged, he set to work to refix the gear case. He stood the bicycle against the house and walked from the off side. Then he stood it against a tree and walked from the on side. Then I hailed it for him, while he lay on the ground with his head between the wheels, and walked at it from below, and dropped oil upon himself. Then he took it away from me, and doubled himself across it till he lost his balance, and slid over on to his head. Thus encouraged. Encouraged means give support, give confidence. He set to work to refix the staircase. Means when the author praising him a lot, that time he is in a more confidence, and once again he started to refix the staircase, which had turned into two pieces. So once again he started to refix the staircase. He stood the bicycle against the house and walked from the off side. Means here the position of bicycle and that friends is given in the whole paragraph. Where the friends stand and where the bicycle. Earlier what happened? He stood the bicycle against the house and he walked from the off side. Then once again against the tree and he walked from the on side. After what happened? Then author himself held it for him that he can easily fix it. After he lay on the ground with his head between the wheels. On the ground he put the bicycle and his head is between it and walked at it from below. Means he was down and the bicycle on the up, and dropped oil upon himself. When he is putting the oil in the wheels or in other part or in the gear case, so what happened? He is downside and the bicycle is on up. So that time what happened? When he is putting the oil on the bicycle, all the oil is coming back to him. Then he took it away from me. What happened? The author here held it for him. So he took it away from me and doubled himself across it till he lost his balance and slid over onto his head. And after what happens? Slipped. Slide over means slipped. He enabled to held it proper. So that's why maybe his balance will be not in a proper position. He lost his balance and that's why he slipped this bicycle to his head, and might be the bicycle beat him to his head. Then he lost his temper and tried bullying the thing. Now look at here. What happened in previous page? That the author helped him. When the author praised him, he was gained more confident. After he started to make the bicycle here and there, refix it himself. Once he put the bicycle in front of the tree, in front of the house, and he's turning the position of himself also. But what happened? When he lost his balance to hold it, that time he got a hurt on the head. Now he lost the temper. He lost his temper means he's become angry and tried bullying the thing. The bicycle, I was glad to see, showed spirit, and the subsequent proceedings degenerated into little else than a rough and tumble fight between him and the machine. One moment the bicycle would be on the gravel path and he on top of it. The next the position would be reversed. He on the gravel path, the bicycle on him. Now he would be standing flushed with victory, the bicycle firmly fixed between his legs. But his triumph would be short-lived. By a sudden, quick movement, it would free itself and turning upon him, hit him sharply over the head with one of its handles. Now here this is, you can say, the observation of the author. Now look at from the first page to till here, we have observed that without any problem of the bicycle, the author's friend is doing too much things with the bicycle. Even he himself make many troubles in the bicycle. So here the author is explaining that now what's the condition of the friend and the bicycle. Tried bullying the thing. Bullying means hurting. He lost his temper means he became very angry when the bicycle hit him. The handle of the bicycle hit him on the head. So he hurt the thing. Tried hurt the thing. Means the way it's hurt, the bicycle beat him like that. Now the bicycle is also tired with him. And the author is saying that I'm very happy. Now here all these things are just observation of the author. The author is saying that I looked at these all things and I become very happy. Why the author become very happy? Because the author is thinking that now the fighting between the real fighting start between the machine and the friend. Earlier what happened? Only the friend who is fighting with machine, and the machine is just lying and just like whatever the friend is doing, he's accepting everything. But now what happened? The fight from the machine also start. Now the author is thinking that the machine is now in a full spirit. And what happened? The fight between machine and friend is now started. He's saying, look at here the observation of the author. The earlier what happened? The bicycle is on the gravel path and the author was sitting on. But now what happened? The author's friend is sitting on. Now what happened? That the friend is on the gravel path and the machine is on the author's friend. So the situation is completely opposite. Now he would be standing flushed with victory. But the author is saying that flushed means red. He's become red with the victory, triumph. The bicycle firmly fixed between his legs, but his triumph would be short-lived. Earlier what happened? He's looking red because he done too much hard work and he's ready for his victory, his triumph. But this victory is a very short time victory. Because what happened? When he started to moving it, so this handle of the bicycle turned and it hit the head of the friend. And author is enjoying this fighting between machine and friend. Look at here in this picture. Before what happened? The friend is on the gravel path and the machine is up. But now he hit and look at here how he is feeling. At 1:15, dirty and disheveled, cut and bleeding, he said, I think that will do, and rose and wiped his brow. At 1:15, 1:15 means 12:45 p.m. Dirty and disheveled. Disheveled means disordered. Very disordered. Cut and bleeding because he hurt with his bicycle. So some cut happened in his skin and bleeding started with blood oozing out. I think that will do, and rose and wiped his brow. Rose is a past form of rise. So he started to clean, or you can say that he dried by rubbing with a cloth. He started to clean himself. He wiped his brow. He is making all things, face and everything, clean, clothes and everything, he started to cleaning. The bicycle looked as if it also had enough of it, which had received most punishment. It would have been difficult to say. I took him into the back kitchen where, so far as was possible, he cleaned himself. Then I sent him home. The bicycle looked as if it also had enough of it. So here the author is saying that the bicycle also looking like this, that someone punished him a lot, and now the bicycle also thinking that now it's enough, which had received most punishment. It would be difficult to say. The author and we too seen and read that how this friend is doing mischiefs with this bicycle. The author took the friend back of the kitchen so far as was possible. Means the way he is behaved with the bicycle, the author don't want that everybody see this. So that's why he took it far, and after he cleaned himself, and then the author sent him to home. So students, here we have seen how this friend has done all things with the bicycle, what he decided and what he has done afterwards. Now in this lesson we have seen completely two different characters. One is author, one is author's friend. Author's friend has really done too much trouble for the author, but then also the author has not saying a single words to this friend. Even he has said some encouraged word for him, that he has learned that how this person is always in a very happy mood, doing work in a very confident way, though he don't know anything related to repair the bicycle. And another things we learn from the author, that he always in a calm nature. He's watching that very wrong things happen with his bicycle, but then also in a very calm nature he's replying. Even he is worried about the friend that might be he got hurt, and at last the same things happened, that the author's friend only got a hurt from the bicycle. And to riding bicycle, this is completely, the time is completely over, that plan is completely flopped, and the author's friend just move without riding the bicycle with a dirty clothes, with so much cut on his skin. So here we have completed our lesson, a bicycle in a good repair. Now it's really in a good repair or not, just think about it, learn these all things and try to understand the lesson, try to solve the question answers of this lesson. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment box. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.